Hello and welcome to the Project Football Podcast in what isn't a normal episode as such, but it's one where I did feature as a guest on a quiz with Underground Promoters, presented by Sky from Underground Promoters, along with Skoob. And I was taking part in the quiz against Liam and Dave from the Watch It If You Can podcast, which I highly recommend. And they are previous guests of the show, and I've been on theirs as well discussing the film The Beautiful Game. So go back and give that one a listen, and also the episode that they were on here. Just putting this out just so you can hear it in case you haven't got access to X where it was out originally. So I suppose it's time for kickoff.
Ground After Hours Trivia. I'm your host, Sky. For those that know, I actually run the Underground Promotions, and we do this as a way to promote and also have fun with some of our listeners and followers. And we're going to be joined today by a couple of people. We got Skoob, as always, co-hosting. So as soon as everybody comes in, we'll start going in. We got a message here. I didn't get anything. Is this working? Let me check my phone because I got a message, but for some reason it's not showing up. All right, sorry, yeah, the group they got Mark from Project Football. We're gonna put him as to speak. Um, Actually, how do I change it so everybody can speak? Does anybody know how we can change that? Speak settings, speakers, everyone. This way, because if anybody wants to join in, they can just talk. Hey, how you doing, Mark? How you doing?
Hang on, there we go. I'm unmuted now. No, I'm all right, good. Thank you. How are you guys?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm so glad that you guys came back after our last mistake. We actually did one with you, and we couldn't get it to everybody because I forgot to hit the record button.
Technical difficulties, eh? First world problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite Scoob. You're there? Wait, Scoob left.
Yep. No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, I don't see people right on this thing. So, like, let me know if you see anybody come in. Try to add them I switched this so anybody can just speak. So this way, everybody can just answer as we go along. Because this will be a game against everybody, and whoever buzzes in first. So remember, though, make sure that you hear your name first before you just shoot out answers. We got this buzzin.live. You go to it's a website. It's a cool website. I love using it. I used to use it when I used to podcast. And you can just join in through the code number, which is 524380. You just go to buzzin.live, you click on join in game, and then you just put in 524380. Anytime you want to answer a question, just buzz on in, which I think is a great addition.
Hello, Liam. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to come into listeners, but it's not working. I mean, to speaker.
Yeah.
Everyone. All right.
You also have to choose to accept. Maybe they just want to listen. It happens.
No,
no,
we're ready to speak.
Who's that? Is that Dave?
It's Dave.
Right?
Yeah,
Dave.
hiya, you all right?
I love your voice.
Hello, everyone.
You're a little low on my end. How can
Yeah,
you hear him?
Do you need me to adjust my volume?
Oh, there you go. That's good. That's right. That's right about there.
Is that good?
Again, I don't.
Have we lost Liam, have we?
So hopefully, I'm gonna try again. All right. While we wait for everything to settle down, just want to give everyone like a little bit of a overview of what we're doing here. We're Underground Promoters. We promote the underground indie shows. This includes podcasting, YouTube, kick streamers. What's the other one? Twitch. So we pretty anybody you never heard of, we have a lot of great shows, a lot of great hosts. I do run the account here. Later this year, we're gonna have the Undies, which is our podcast award.
Woo!
We just basically finished our nomination forms, so we're gonna tweak them a little bit in the next month or so. We're gonna drop it so everybody can start voting, sending in requests for what shows, hosts. We actually have a couple of new categories. Last year we had, what was it? Best logo, best promo, best artwork, best show, and best no show. We had those now this year too, but we're also going to add best guest, best host, and best episode. So stay tuned later this year, December 12th. It's going to be right here in X Space. All right. So Skoob, how you feeling today?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much. I love doing these.
You got the game board, right?
I do have the game board.
And then if you heard this before, we have a different end show. It's going to be more like what is it called? Family Feud. We're going to have a money round, fast money round, where we're going to ask you 5 survey questions. You can give me an answer, and then depending on who answered it, you get those amount of points. If it's only by yourself, like Mark, you only have to get to 125 points. If you have 2 people, it's 200 points.
Sounds fair.
All right, so let's see. See, Liam keeps leaving. I don't know if he's having issues with the buzzing or even talking. Liam, hello.
He should
Nothing.
be with us. I think he's logged into the buzzing, but do you have to accept his request to speak?
I did already too, and I invited him to speak
Oh,
too.
okay.
So,
You'll keep trying.
and then I
I'm
actually changed the setting so anybody
Well,
could. It keeps
but-
going back to only to people you invite to speak. Why? Stop
I
doing
don't
that.
know. Just invite him.
Yeah, he's
I have been inviting him.
Oh, okay.
We'll give him a minute. So we're gonna get in here and we're just gonna introduce everybody. Skoob, you are from Undiscovered Entrepreneur. You're a really motivational, great speaker. You like to really get people to the finish line. Well, more important, the beginning line, wouldn't you say?
That's right. Called getting across the start line. Because there's no getting across the finish line unless we get across the start line first. And that's the most important part of whatever we do.
What about now?
Yeah, right now.
Hey, I heard
Hey,
somebody.
there we go.
I had,
Yeah.
to, I had to leave as a listener to come back as a speaker and then unmute myself.
That's weird.
We've got instructions for next time now. Then
Well, welcome along. So then we could go right into this. This is Dave and Liam from Watch It If You Can. We will actually have a special space coming up in the next few weeks. It's going to be me, Liam, and Dave. We're going to talk about the Ass Crack Bandits and who we have a wonderful theory on who we think it is. I said bandits because there's more than one, but we have Dave and Liam. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
yeah, I'm saying evening, but daytime for you, Sky Skoob. I don't know what time is it where you are.
It's 4 o'clock for
it's
Skoob, 5 o'clock
Yeah,
for
right
me.
here.
Yeah. We actually had a third show coming on today, but it's 8 o'clock in the morning in Australia. So there was a chance he was going to make it. So that we'll have him on again in the future. Maybe we'll have a better time for him. I didn't realize it was tomorrow in Australia already.
Yeah, time zones get really funky when you get into the other side of the world.
Plus,
Yeah,
it
well,
wouldn't have been fair because he'd have known all the answers because he's ahead of us.
Oh yeah, he can tell us the future.
And obviously for Mark,
you can,
Mark, it's the same
what do you
time
guys
as
talk
the
about? What
market.
are some of your things that you? Oh, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
Sorry, I was just saying
heard about that,
hi to
so-
Mark. We know Mark well as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
We'll get to
We've
Mark.
cross-guested, haven't we? If that's a term.
We have, yeah.
See, you could nominate each other for best guest for this year's undies when we drop those things. But what do you guys like to talk about? What do you got coming around the end here? Watch it if you can.
So Liam has been stuck in a foreign land for the last how long? 4 weeks.
Yeah, so I ended up going to Sri Lanka on holiday for 2 weeks, and then that lovely president, Mr. Trump, decided to start a war, and we couldn't get home from Sri Lanka for 2 whole weeks. So we were actually stuck out Sri Lanka for an extra 2 weeks. So we were there for just under 4 weeks in the end.
So we had started a new theme, haven't we? So we've done loads of movies and loads of TV shows, and we were looking at what actors or actresses have we not had on any of the shows. So basically, we'd started recording a couple of episodes where basically we picked sort of actors out of a hat that we'd never had on, and we were about to start putting those episodes out, and then we've had to pause. But now Liam's back, so yeah, it's all about actors for the very first time is the name of the theme. So yeah, we've got those episodes to be coming out soon.
Yeah, I love I love what is it called? Pop culture stuff like TV shows, movies. It's funny because I love the pop culture so much. I don't even like really some of the movies and shows. I just like it because how big it is in the zeitgeist
Mm.
of pop culture. Like I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, but I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I don't like to watch it, but I love the history and the background and all that other stuff. So I really love things like that. And then today we have anybody who remembered there was like 20 people who heard the live with Mark from Project Football. You absolutely killed it, didn't you? Or were you on the bad end of that one?
No, I believe, not to sound cocky or anything, because that's not me, but I do believe I won. I
Yeah,
don't know what
today
the
we have a
margin was,
better.
but but I'm slightly concerned about the fact that these two could form some sort of Scouse
Oh,
alliance against the Black
Mark,
Country.
Mark,
You know,
Mark, you clearly didn't listen the last time we won the quiz.
Yes, we were
We
terrible.
lost. We were awful, awful.
behave. No, this is you underselling it. I know this is a tactic, isn't it? It's got to
No,
be.
we generally we got beat, didn't we, Sky? It was from what was the lady's name from the it was like the horror podcast, wasn't it? Yeah, we should know this, shouldn't we? It wasn't that long. Well, saying that was quite a while ago, wasn't it? But yeah, no,
Yeah,
Mark, we failed miserably.
yeah, we
We
were
were
pretty
well
poor.
beaten. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And Mark, what do you talk about on your show?
Like football, pretty much. Yeah. In various. I mean, Liam and Dave will attest to this. It can be quite random. It's all football centric, but there's different segments to it. So like, there's a bit where I get the guests to pick the best team across the decades from the team that they support, but they can only pick a certain number of players from any particular decade, just to make it a little bit more difficult. Just trying to think what else there's a bit where I get them to pick moments from football history that they would have like wanted to experience from a certain player's perspective. Um, so obviously one that comes up for a lot of the English guests is the 1966 World Cup final, which, if you didn't know, England were victorious. Just in case nobody's ever mentioned it.
No, we don't
So yeah,
even know. We don't know anything like that here. We don't
yeah.
follow that kind of football like that. At least not back
Um,
then. Maybe nowadays America is bigger on the football soccer genre, but back in the '60s, no one here really cared.
yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing you'd have had would be like you had Pele for the New York Cosmos back in the 70s at some point.
Pele, see him, I know.
Yeah.
Is
All
it?
right,
I
so
think that's just due
that's
to the
actually good though. You
Viagra
should.
adverts, isn't it?
Huh?
Say again.
I was saying that's more to do with the Viagra adverts, isn't it?
Stiff
Oh,
competition.
so how this is going to work is we're going to do Jeopardy style questions. Anyone from the audience can answer if they're here. All you have to do is go to buzzin.live and enter the game code 524380. It's right there in the title. All you have to do is go to that website, put that game code in, and just hit the buzzer if you know the answer. So we're gonna go over there. Let's see. I have to actually continue. There we go. These are the categories we have for this week. We have that's just a theory, a film theory, and these are questions about TV shows and movies, and either the theory inside the show or about the show or movie, if that makes sense. So it can just be like how we talked about earlier, the ass crack bandits. That would be a kind of theory. Then we have Americans know nothing about the world, but can you name these state capitals? So you're gonna have to get the state capitals. I thought that'd be fun with you guys over in the UK. WrestleMania through the decades. This one was given to us by Mark of the Project Football. English adverts, wherever the fuck you are. These are adverts that showed up in the UK, Australia, and America. A lot of these will be just in America and just in UK and just in Australia. You got to figure out which one hit all three. What is it called? Like areas. And then we got press start for nostalgia, which is just a couple of video games and stuff like that, which I love. I love video games. So why don't you take over us and do the first question, Scoob? And then while you're asking the questions, I'll pay attention to buzz in and call the people out. And then when I ask the questions, do me a favor, you check the buzz in and call out who buzzed in first, if you could.
I will do my best. Okay.
So you get as the host now too. You get to choose who gets to pick the first category.
I get to choose who picks the first category. Okay. So let's see here. Let's have since he came in late, how about Liam?
Ooh, can I have the adverts one? Commercials.
You got 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. It's going to be just like Jeopardy.
On 200.
Which topic was it? I'm sorry.
English adverts. Which
English
is just a way of
adverts.
saying ads.
Okay. Whatever the heck they are, because I don't cuss. Okay.
We can put
Okay.
that right, don't worry.
Oh, geez. There's no post in this one. All right. What is the globally famous McDonald's jingle and slogan that is the same in the US, UK, and Australia?
We have Dave from Watch It.
Remember,
I'm
once you
loving it.
buzz in, you're committed.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
And that is actually correct.
Come
The
on.
slogan, the slogan started in Germany as, "Oh, you're gonna make me speak German?"
Each live S.
Okay. And 2003 became McDonald's first truly worldwide campaign, and Justin Timberlake got paid $6 million to sing this jingle. He later said he regretted it.
I absolutely hated the "I'm loving it" when they switched it over the ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I hated it. I loved, you deserve the break today. What was the one before that? I can't even remember because now I can only remember is that one.
Okay, who got that one?
I believe Watch It If You Can podcast, one of their peoples.
Yeah, it was me, Skoob. It was Dave.
Okay. Dave. Thanks,
So
Dave.
Done you pick.
All right, now, Dave, you have the board. Go ahead and pick
Okay.
pay.
Let's
That
try and
thing.
play Mark of his own game. Let's do WrestleMania for 100.
Well, you sneaky
All right.
git.
Don't forget to check that buzz in. Make sure you see who buzzed in
I got
first.
it. All right.
Who was The Undertaker's very first WrestleMania opponent in 1991, WrestleMania 7, kicking off his legendary undefeated streak? Is it A, Jimmy Snuka, B, Jake Roberts, C, Giant Gonzalez, or D, Yokozuna?
Mark.
Damn it. Was it Superfly Jimmy Snooker?
That is correct. The Undertaker pinned Superfly in under 5 minutes to stop what became the streak. And it wasn't even, at first it wasn't even a streak, but it really grew into wrestling. I mean, like every year, everyone would pay attention to see who Undertaker was facing, and it became really great until they took it away and gave it to somebody who didn't need a push.
Apparently,
Well,
though, he wanted Brock to break it. Apparently, so who's going to argue with Mark Calloway?
I think he didn't want it. I thought he didn't want it. He was just like, fine, whatever. But like, I think he wanted it to be beaten, but he wanted it to be someone young. Like, I think his first choice was Edge, and Edge was like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I think it probably meant too much to him, but I'd have been all right with that, to be fair.
All right, so Mark, it's still on you. You get to choose another category.
Right, I'm going to go state capitals for 300.
Okay. State capitals for 300. Which
Just
U.S. Yeah, right. Okay, which U.S. state capitals name honors a Native American tribe? A, Tallahassee. B, Topeka. C, Cheyenne. And D, Helena.
You got
Ooh.
Dave from Watch It If You Can.
I'm going to do a guess at B.
Ooh, B is incorrect. I'm so sorry. Somebody else goes in.
We have Mark.
Mark.
What were the options for A, C, and D again?
I'll say it again. Tallahassee. B was incorrect. Cheyenne and Helena.
I'm going to go Tallahassee.
Ooh, that is also incorrect.
Yeah.
Somebody
Come on,
else.
Can't call back in, Liam. Get out of here. You guys lost already.
You get one shot at it, y'all.
Yeah, you play as a team. Just because you both have a buzzer doesn't mean that you're not playing as a team.
See, pincer movement. I told you.
We're
Go
getting
ahead,
E for
Skoob, fun
effort.
fact. And-
Okay,
and
so
the
it's the answer is C, Cheyenne. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Cheyenne.
Oh, good. Okay, Cheyenne is named for the Cheyenne people who became Wyoming's territorial capital in 1869.
You actually said that pretty well. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
That means, Mark, you still have control of the board.
Okay, I'm gonna swing it back into Liam and Dave's territory now. I'm gonna go for TV film theory.
For how much?
200. Play it relatively safe.
All right.
Ish.
Which Disney animated movie caused controversy over alleged hidden erect penis drawn into the castle towers of the original VHS cover? Is it A, Aladdin, B, The Little Mermaid, C, Beauty and the Beast, or D, The Lion King?
Mark.
Sorry, I cut you off there.
Because the castle thing, I'm gonna say Beauty and the Beast.
Incorrect. Sorry.
Damn it.
Liam.
What were the other options
Got The
again?
Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and The Lion King.
It's got to be Aladdin.
Sorry, that's also incorrect.
Sorry.
Was it Little Mermaid?
So this, I actually had the box for this because my mom got us the gift when we were kids, and inside the Little Mermaid's castle in the background there was a golden penis in the spires, and it was there. It was hilarious.
It's also on our poster, believe it or not.
Yeah, and
Yeah, my daughter has that.
I knew it. You know what it is. Like you know, that's a dick.
You know, the funny thing is they had that thing in the background too when the prince was trying to get married, and the person that was marrying him kind of got a little one too.
Yeah, he had a little bit of Woody. They say it was his helper, but it's actually the priest. They say it's his knee, but that's way too high.
No, it's not. They're just trying to get away with it. That's all.
Yeah, totally get away with it. All right, that means, Mark, you still have control of the board.
Oh dear mate, what haven't we had yet? Right, we've not gone for press start for nostalgia, have we?
No,
not yet.
Okay. Points wise, middle for diddle, 300.
Okay. What is Tails' real first name in the Sonic the Hedgehog series? Is it A, Milo, B, Max, 3, Miles, and Steve Mike?
We have Mark.
When you said the options, I think it's Miles.
Actually, Miles is correct. Very good.
Woohoo!
Oh, well
Go,
done.
Yes,
mate.
his full name is Miles Tails Power. A nod to the miles per
Easy
hour
for you
for
to
his.
say.
Not to his miles per hour for his propeller-like tails that let him fly like a helicopter.
Yes,
Per
what
hour.
he said.
I'm sorry, I had to cut it there. I didn't want you to keep getting. And then you get self-conscious, and then you don't want to do anymore. And then I'm doing this.
I don't want.
Over here. All right, that
I'll
means
get the next
Mark.
one.
All right, we're gonna check it too if anybody's in the audience. I can't tell because they never tell me who's really in the audience. I'm like thinking no one's there, and then I turn it off, and they're like 50 people joined, and I'm like, I don't get any of that. I don't see any people. So if you want to join in, you're listening. All you have to do is go to buzzin.live and put in the game code right there. It's 524380. It's right in the thing right on top where you see our listings. All
If
right.
this is after the recording, do not do it because we're not there.
Yeah, this is just live. But remember, if you listen to this later, come back. And every Tuesday, next week is going to be at 9:00 Eastern. So it's a little bit. We do this because we have, Great Burton over here. It's 9:00. It's pretty late over there. So we try to get a nice time period for everybody. But next week, it's going to be Keb from what is it called? Stupid Minute History, and we have somebody coming from the Krusty Boys. So stay tuned next week. All right, and then I think this is still on Mark. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So We've had right. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get try and get rid of one of the more difficult ones. More so for us guys this side of the pond, and I go state capitals for 5.
Is this one me or you, Skoob? I forget.
That's you, my friend.
Oh, cool. What state capital is built on top of an extinct volcano? Is it A, Jackson, Mississippi, B, Honolulu, Hawaii, C, Salem, Oregon, or D, Madison, Wisconsin?
Liam.
Hawaii B.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh,
got
I
marked
would have.
down.
I
I'd
totally
have
would
said
have
that, Liam. It's all right. I'd have said Honolulu.
Yeah. I
To
know.
be fair, that's what I'd have gone for. So, right, okay.
We got
Uh,
Jackson, Mississippi, Salem, Oregon, or Madison, Wisconsin.
This is a right stinker. Sorry, lads. Salem, Oregon.
The correct answer is Jackson, Mississippi. The Jackson volcano sits right underneath the Mississippi Coliseum and State Fairgrounds. Could you imagine having your state fairgrounds on a volcano? It's extinct and buried deep, but seismic studies confirm it's there, making Jackson the only capital on a volcano site.
It makes
I
a
love
great
that.
evil layer.
Love these.
I'm saying, if nothing else, we've learned something, haven't we, boys?
Me too. I didn't
Yeah.
know this shit either.
Oh, there you go. That was a collective. Yeah.
I like
You
hard
sound to
questions.
believe
I
us
like easy
now, Mark, that
questions,
we're
so
not
it
that
makes
good.
it It's okay. Once
Hey,
we get
I'm
back
not,
into your categories.
I'm not exactly steaming ahead myself, you know what I mean?
Speaking of which, the score check, we got Mark from Project Football at 400. Liam and Dave from Watch It If You Can podcast 200. Fozzie Bear not here, so he has 0. And X, no one from X has chimed in yet. So X, you have 0 points.
Way to go.
So
Wankers.
technically, they're joint third.
Yeah. Yeah, if you and let everybody know you don't get points taken out for wrong questions because we don't want that to be a fear. We just want people to be like, have a little courage in answering because it can be a little freaky wanting to be here for like 10 minutes waiting for somebody to buzz in. And then Mark, I think it's still on you, yeah?
Yeah, I could do with getting one wrong, really, couldn't I?
We stay on the state capitals, just get rid of that shit.
Now, you know what? I'm going to mix it up a bit and go adverts for 500.
Oh, taking all the big money ones.
Come on.
Hey, no guts, no glory, you know what I mean?
Okay, English adverts for 500. What is MasterCard's famous long-term slogan that's ran identically in the US, UK, Australia, and beyond? A. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Oh, we got
Oh,
somebody
Mark,
in.
beat
We
me,
have
beat me.
Mark.
It's that one.
Yep.
Hey,
That one. That's A. That's right. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Hold on. I just noticed a mistake. Look at the answer. What does it say underneath the fun fact? That doesn't match that one.
Oh, you're right.
That is incorrect. And Dave,
Oh,
sorry,
Mark.
Mark already buzzed in. You can't hear the rest of them.
Okay, so next one is
Because
B.
you buzzed in.
Priceless.
No, you can't give him
No,
them.
we
He
can't
buzzed
because we
in.
buzzed in.
He buzzed in already.
That's
No, if
it.
you
I
buzz in,
thought
that's it, yeah.
I thought it was A as well, Mark. So that's why. And I was gutted when you buzzed in before me as well.
Yes.
And we were both
It's a
wrong.
trigger finger. You
So
know
you
what?
go on,
This is
Mark,
the
I
this is
really
the
wanted to
advert
answer
equivalent
that.
of the Hawaii question, isn't it?
I know. We're going to
You
kick
just have to call
ourselves with
something
this
out
one.
now.
All right. So the answer is actually it is A. No, it's B. Priceless. C was supposed to be start something priceless. D was the heart of commerce, but the priceless campaign started in 1997, turned into a pre-meme culture hit. People started spoofing it at sports games, and they helped rescue MasterCard from a slump sales with that. So that's awesome. But no one got it technically, even though it was weird.
All right,
I
Mark,
don't
you still got control of the board.
It's still with me, isn't it? Oh,
So I
dear
think the
me.
one that's not up there is the one in Australia. I don't think Australia did the that one. So me and you guys know it, like UK and here knows it, but I don't think the Australians know
Clearly
it.
not.
I triple checked these two, so they are correct. I did put them through Google AI and a bunch of other stuff just to make sure everything is correct.
Except for the right letter.
Yeah. I think I told it to switch it around because it kept giving A as the answer. They're like, yo, can you mix this up a little bit? Like I can't every answer can't be A.
Need a
Alright,
shuffle function. Yeah.
So Mark,
right,
it's up to you
still with
again.
me. Right. Okay. TV film theory for 5.
Which horror film series is tied to a famous cursed urban legend about cast deaths, supposedly linked to real human skeletons used as props? Is it A, The Exorcist, B, Poltergeist, C, The Omen, or D, Rosemary's Baby?
Dave. Dave?
Dave, are you still there?
Dave?
I guess the Omen. Can you hear me?
No, I
not
can
that
hear you now. Yeah. Yeah, now I can hear you.
So yeah, my guess was the Omen.
Omen is incorrect. Sorry.
Ah,
Mark has a chance here. Go ahead, Mark.
Go for it, Mark.
Rosemary's Baby.
No.
Damn it.
we
All
are
right.
smashing this, aren't we, Mark?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're doing
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I love this.
So, lads, consistency is the key, and we are being consistent, if nothing
Consistently
else.
bad. Yeah, this one gets okay.
To be fair, Fozzie Bear and X have 0 points, so you're not doing that terrible.
You're not losing.
We're just
So
keeping them at
Poltergeist
arm's
was the
length.
correct
That's what it is.
answer.
Yeah,
was,
Poltergeist is the correct answer. Yeah,
it's
Poltergeist is
connected to Heath O'Rourke's tragic death and others, but experts call it coincidence. The real skeletons, because there's actually a scene where she's in like a puddle of like a hole in the ground with water. That skeleton that pops out was a real skeleton, and so that's where the curse comes from because they actually used a real skeleton. That shit was great. I knew that one though. I'm a little surprised that Liam and Dave did not. I'm a little disappointed.
I don't do horror
we're not big
films.
horror. Yeah, you're not a horror fan at all, are you, Liam?
No, I don't do horror films at all. Terrify me.
Oh my god, that's right. I think we had this conversation before too. Like, yeah, not for us.
Sorry.
Remember, if you're listening to this live, you can go to buzzin.live and put in that room number 524380 and you can join along and help Liam and Mark out because they are having trouble with some of these American style questions.
You know what I like about this, what I've seen so far, though? It's been a mix of everything. The last couple of games we have, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then wiped out. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wiped it out. I love that we're mixing it up a little bit this time.
Yeah, we're going all over the board. And I think it's still Mark's turn.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to stick with the big money questions and go press start for nostalgia for 500.
All right, this is you, my friend.
What is the all-time best-selling video game console worldwide? Is it A, Nintendo Wii, B, Nintendo Switch, C, Xbox 360, or D, PlayStation 2?
Mark.
PlayStation 2.
That is correct.
Yeah, we got one.
Finally, up to 900 points, Mark.
Wow.
Good for you. Well, to be fair, those were 500. So the 500 is meant to be the hardest questions. So the fact that you guys didn't get it, it just could be, we got good hard questions. So the PlayStation 2 actually sold over 160 million units, which had DVD playback, a huge library, and backward compatibility, which means you can play PlayStation 1 games on it, and it held the record for decades. A big part of it too, I don't know if it was conspiracy theory, but it was said that Saddam Hussein bought like hundreds of these so he could build a supercomputer or some shit of how but I think that was just a marketing scheme to show how powerful their machines were.
Good our machine, even though Saddam Hussein got it. Yeah, okay.
I was going to say, if you're going to have a marketing campaign with anybody, surely he'd be quite far down the list.
Or you need that Middle East money. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that. So Mark, you got that right, and you get to control the board still.
Sorry, lads.
At least you got it for a good reason this time.
The only 500 points left is WrestleMania through the decades.
Yeah, I'm not going there just yet.
Saving it, heard. Smart.
Now I'm being tactical. I'm going to go TV film theory for 300.
That's
Uh,
on you, Skoob.
Is it me, or did I do the PlayStation one?
I
Was it
did the
me?
PlayStation one.
Oh, then it must be me.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a theory, a film theory for 300.
All right. So, which convicted strangler in the U.S. universe and The Office,
The Office.
U.S. universe was repeatedly jailed, sparking fan theories?
So he's saying which character in The Office was jailed for being the strangler?
Was it Toby Flanderson, George Howard Skoob, Creed Barton?
Bratton.
Brent. Okay. And Gabe Lewis.
Liam.
Was it Toby?
No, that's who everyone thought it was.
Yeah, that's not Toby.
Mark.
This is going to be a complete stab in the dark because I've not watched the English or the American version. I'm going to go C, whoever that was.
Creed Barton. No, unfortunately not.
No, okay.
Good
Always
step in the dark, though.
Three names is always the killer. George Howard Skoob.
Yep. The name George Howard Skoob was mentioned in a throwaway line, but spawned a huge fan debate. Actors and writers have joked about alternative universes where Toby, Creed, or even Michael could have been the real culprit, which turned the mystery into one of the show's longest-running inside jokes.
Yeah, Toby Flanderson is a character on the show. He's in the back. Bratton is actually also a character on the show. He's the old guy who he was actually in real life a musician. And Gabe Lewis is the tall, creepy-looking motherfucker that comes on later on in the seasons.
Mark, you haven't seen either.
But Toby was on.
I've not.
No, Toby was on jury. If you remember, didn't Toby get jury duty?
Yeah, he convicted him. He convicted this guy.
Yeah,
Skoob.
but he was the one who was convinced it wasn't him who did it.
Yeah, and then that's what they say, that it was actually, it's actually Toby, and he feels guilty that he put somebody else away for it. Another fun theory. I love those. I wanted to do a whole YouTube video and just theories, but you run out of them pretty quickly.
Guess who has the board?
Yeah.
This is starting to be a bit one-sided, isn't it? I'm just picking all the questions.
Well, to be fair, you're not answering all of them either, though.
There is that. Hey, no one likes a smart ass. All right.
It's better than being a dumb one.
Yeah,
that is true. American state capitals for 100.
This one's me, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. What state capital is the only one that cannot be reached by road from the rest of the state? You'll need either a boat or a plane. So, what state capital is the only one that cannot be reached by road by the rest of the state? Is it Honolulu, Hawaii? Juneau, Alaska?
Do you know that?
Sorry, Juneau, Alaska.
Do you know that?
Olympia, Washington, or Baton Rouge, Louisiana?
Oh, I'm supposed to be watching that. Dave!
I'm going to guess B.
Juneau, Alaska is correct.
Yay!
It's also the
Yes!
largest state capital by land
Go on,
area.
All right, Dave.
It's actually blocked from the rest of
We got
Alaska by
100
mountains,
points.
glaciers, and no connecting highways. It's also the second largest city in the state by area, but in America by area, after Sitka. All right, and that's 100 points for Liam and Dave. Good job, guys. So proud of you.
Now somebody else gets to pick.
You want? Go
Yeah.
on, Lee,
Well
you
done,
pick.
lads. Thank you.
You're off the hook, Mark.
Dave and Liam, it's on you guys. I know you got used to it, but yeah.
Go on,
What are we
Lee.
doing?
I'll let you do it.
I'm sorry I'm so mean. Such a bitch.
Let's go nostalgia. What are the points in nostalgia left?
400?
Oh, we got 3. Yeah, go on, go that one.
All right. Go ahead, Skoob, right? Skoob,
All
go.
right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Before its official Western name was set which Pokemon was nicknamed Peekaboo?
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo, or Blue Pikachu by fans and early merch.
Merch.
Was it Pikachu, Azuriel, Raichu, or Mariel?
Meryl.
I don't do the Pokemon thing. I love looking at it. I don't calling it.
Liam.
It's a complete guess, but I'm going to go C.
Nope, it is not C.
Mark.
B.
It is-
Azrael is not right.
Even though Azuriel, I think in Spanish means blue.
Yeah, it has like a blue.
That's what I was leaning
yeah.
towards. It sounds
Yeah.
like it should be blue. I mean, if it's Pikachu now, that felt way too obvious.
No,
Mm.
it is actually the one I couldn't pronounce. Mariel.
Meryl.
See, I told you I couldn't pronounce it. In the 90s, before gold and silver hit the West, Topps trading cards actually labeled it Peekaboo. Fans thought it was a Pikachu evolution until the real name dropped.
Yeah, Meryl was supposed to be like the next Pikachu. He was supposed to be the mascot of the second generation, and people just hated it. He was weak. Also, he only had two. It was Meryl and Azuriel were the only two that they become. And no, like you would prefer like a three. Like no one wants two. So we're talking about evolutions, by the way. Sorry, I'm such a nerd for this stuff. All right, did anybody get that right? No, right?
Nope. So Dave.
Still on Dave and Liam. Yeah.
Should we do English adverts for? We've still got 100 left, haven't we? Let's go for 100.
Which Nike slogan has been identical and instantly recognizable in the US, UK, and Australia since 1988?
Oh, who got that one? Liam.
Just do it.
Correct answer is just do it. Ad exec Dan Wyden came up with it after hearing the last words executed murderer Gary Gilman. He basically just said, let's do it, get it over with. So he dropped the let's to avoid crediting a killer and just says, just do it.
Yay, we got more points.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're coming for
We
you,
have
Mark.
900 to 400 to 0-0.
Yeah, you'll have to do it without Mo Salah, though, boys.
Oh, don't make me cry. These guys won't know what we're talking about either. So, go on, Liam.
We just think
I'll
you're
let you
crying
pick
for
this
nothing.
time.
What have we got left for the American state capitals?
We have
What any left
200
for
and
them?
400 for state capitals.
Let's go for the 400.
400. Which one is this one? You or me? I forget.
I think it's you.
Awesome.
Yep.
Which U.S. state capital is the oldest, which was founded in 1610, predating the United States itself? Is it Santa Fe, New Mexico, St. Augustine, Florida, Jamestown, Virginia, or Boston, Massachusetts?
And we have Dave.
I think it's Boston, isn't it?
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Mark.
Sorry, Liam.
It's a little tricky because it's the oldest founded capital, so it existed before the United States, but it later became a capital of its state when the United States.
Mark, take a
this
stab
state
at it.
in.
Virginia, wherever that one was.
Jamestown, Virginia is not correct.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Santa Fe. Santa Fe, meaning Holy Faith in Spanish, has been a capital longer than any other in the U.S. At first, it was the Spanish colony in Mexico, then U.S. territory. Finally, New Mexico state since 1912. So even though it didn't become a state since 1912, the city itself has existed since 1610. That was a little hard. That should have been like a 500-point one. Oh, it was 400. That's pretty hard.
I think we've learned asking pale Englishmen questions about America just doesn't go well.
All right.
We're learning, our stateside compadres, if nothing else.
All right.
And
I think
it's still on Mark, Liam and Dave.
Yeah.
Should we go? That's just a fairy, Liam.
Or 100.
Let's go to 100.
He wants to slowly come back. I mean, it's working.
Yeah,
You
it's
already got
it's it's
400.
it's a marathon, not a sprint.
All right,
All right.
who's this on?
This is you.
This me.
Yeah.
Okay. What grim urban legend lingers about something tragic visible in the background during the forest scenes of the Wizard of Oz? Is it A, Munchkin hanging himself, B, a fallen stagehand, C, a real storm in the distance, or D, an escaped animal?
Dave.
I think it's A.
Yes, before we got the high def visuals of the movie, if you look back in the background as everyone starts to run away, you see something that it's a large bird stretching its wings, but it looked like it was something like a short man spinning around, hanging himself.
So I actually remember this. I actually recorded this off of the TV. It's the first time I actually had a recording off of a TV and actually had them swinging. You could actually see him swinging in the background in the VHS that I have. I still have it.
Yeah, I still think it's a bird, and if you look closely, it's a flamingo that's kind of like spinning. That's what I think anyway. But who knows? There's a lot of crazy shit going on with the movies nowadays. So if there's weird stuff going on now, there could be weird stuff going back then.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Dave.
So on you
Go on,
guys, you
Liam.
get to choose.
Go on, Liam.
Yeah.
You pick.
What have we got left?
Okay, here.
We have
Go ahead.
we
Yeah.
have everything. We have 400 for That's a Theory or Film Theory, 200 for the state capitals, everything but 100 for WrestleMania, 3 to 400 on the English adverbs, and 200 for press start for nostalgia.
Oh, let's go for another advert one. Whatever the highest left for the adverts.
Heard.
All right. Which classic KFC slogan is widely known and used in the same form in the US, UK, and Australia?
Mark.
I'm going to jump the gun here and go finger licking good.
Oh, that's correct.
Oh,
Yay!
well done, Mark.
Yes. It came from an
Hey.
accidental 1950s TV moment where Colonel Sanders was caught licking his fingers on air. A viewer complained, and the manager shot back, "Well, it's finger licking good." KFC paused it briefly in 2020 for COVID reasons. Okay.
And you want you licking your finger.
Jeez.
There's a thing that happened over here when they changed suppliers, I think, KFC for the chicken, obviously. And some
So,
stores
Mark,
actually
it was-
ran
it
out,
was-
didn't they?
It wasn't suppliers. They changed truck company that delivered
Oh, is
it,
that what it was?
not the supplier.
Not
Yeah,
suppliers.
they
oh,
went.
okay.
I think they went from DHL to another company, and this company didn't have enough trucks for them. So literally, about half the stores in KFC ran out of chicken.
Yeah, and a lot of people, there's a
It was
conspiracy theory that
That's
says they
delicious,
changed their name from Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC because they don't legally have chicken, so they can't call it that. But the truth is, Kentucky has its name, the state has its name copyrighted. So you have to pay the state of Kentucky to say their name. So they switched it from to Kentucky Fried Chicken to KFC. So they didn't have to pay them no more. Bonus
Sorry,
fun
I had a
fact.
sneaky feeling with that because you don't get the physique I've got from eating salad, put it that way.
I prefer Popeyes.
I'm in shape. Round as a shape.
Damn straight.
That's right. Mark.
Someone loves me. That's all that matters.
6-pack, no. I'll keep my barrel, thank you very much.
I call it a keg.
Barrel keg, either way, as long as it's full of beer. We're happy.
Oh, now I want to beer.
Mark. Oh, sorry.
Tell you what, should we round off adverts
Sure.
All right.
for 3?
Which Subway tagline has been the consistent core slogan in ads across the US, UK, and Australia? Is it A, eat fresh, B, eat fresh, feel good, C, $5 foot long, or D, fresh?
Mark.
Eat fresh.
Yes, Eat Fresh launched in the early 2000s to push the fresh ingredients, healthy angle. Let's say we dropped it in 2018 after sales dipped and ingredients controversy. Now I'm turned into Skoob.
Now you're talking to me. What's it?
They got rid of after some issues they had. Did they not have $5 footlongs in UK?
Well, bins were working pounds, no.
Yeah, so
Oh,
5 pound foot
No,
long doesn't sound. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
not quite. No, unless you're talking weight, and then that'd be a hell of a sandwich.
Like, woo.
No,
yeah.
we
So
don't.
here,
We don't
would
have
you
a
get
similar
$5?
thing, do we?
I don't know.
No, I mean I know you have to pay extra to make it, the extra 6 inches, but the NHS don't cover that.
Well, back in the day, they had here in America, they had
That
$5
was a very
for
English
long.
joke, so as long as the Scousers laughed me.
They give you like a choice of 6 different sandwiches you could get for $5 for the whole foot long. It was great. It really drove
Oh.
like here. Subway became so much bigger because it was catchy. It was $5 foot long. I love
I
that.
remember that very well.
Yeah, I hated it when they stopped it because I used to get the $5 tuna all the time, extra pickles. And then I found out it's not real tuna. So what the hell? All right.
Well, it's not too much real about any of that. So
Yeah, I know. I stopped eating out in a lot of places just because of that. All right. So Mark, you're still up 1,600 to Liam 500. Fozzie Bear and X have 0. Again, if you're listening in, join into buzzin.live. Hit that game code 524380 to join in. You can answer these great questions because they need a little help from the Americans. A lot of these are American based. Well, that's not true. A lot of it's actually it's a little bit of everything, honestly. I got everybody.
Yeah.
I'm good. All right. Mark, you still have control of the
waka
board.
waka.
We'll round off the state capitals, I think, and there's only 200 left in there.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this me? Yeah. Okay. Which state capital has the largest population within its city limits? Is it Phoenix, Arizona, Austin, Texas, Columbus, Ohio, or Indianapolis?
Mark.
Somebody answer that question. Okay.
Not the last one that you couldn't
No,
say,
that's
but I'm going to
okay.
go with Austin, Texas, just because it's the biggest, like state. Well, yeah.
As big as it is, it
Texas is
is
massive.
actually incorrect.
Yeah, damn it.
Dave.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of land, isn't it? I thought it was Indianapolis, so I was going to say D.
No, I am so
Oh.
sorry. No, the answer is A, Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Phoenix was originally named Pumpkinvale in the 1800s because of melon fields that looked like pumpkins. Is the most populous state capital with over 1.6 million residents, making it bigger than any major cities that aren't capitals. And that's near where my kids are. So I knew how that was. Nice.
Fair.
So we have 400, and that's a theory, a film theory. Everything but 100 WrestleMania throughout the decades. And press start for nostalgia. We have 1 and 200.
I notice everybody's avoiding the wrestling all of a sudden.
Because it's
No, I'm going to go.
that's where
I'm
Mark
going to go
pulls
for it.
away.
I'm going to go for
Mark, I think will pull away with the WrestleMania.
500 for Mania.
All right.
That's on the basis that I get it right, though.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah, I
guarantee.
gotta get it right.
At WrestleMania 40 in 2024, who finally finished the story by defending
Mark.
Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare.
The correct answer is Cody Rhodes. After years of build-up and a shocking tag team loss the night before, Cody pinned Reigns to end his 1,316-day title reign, completing a decade-long arc tied to his dad, Dusty Rhodes.
I think me and Liam are like WrestleMania pre, 96?
WrestleMania 3. That was actually my favorite one out of all the WrestleManias that's been out because I actually have a video. My mom, we got it on pay-per-view. My mom recorded it for me, and it came out really, really well until Hulk Hogan went to body slam Andre the Giant, and as soon as he picked him up, the tape glitched.
Oh,
No.
And he picked him up, the
timing.
tape glitched, and then when it came back, Hulk Hogan was pinning Andre the Giant. I actually didn't get to see it until I saw the replay. Ah!
Well, I
Yeah,
will
that's
let you
exactly
guys
what it
know
felt
that
like.
it's WrestleMania through the decades. So I had a question from the 80s, WrestleMania 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. And they're all like in there. So you'll get one from the 80s, the 90s, and I think the 2000s. I think no, because we did Undertaker, and he was the 90s. All right. Mark, it's still on you.
Okay, so let's round off TV and film theory, or it's just a theory, whatever the name is.
Why did I put this one in
What's
here?
going on, people?
Why did I
I'm
put
I'm
this one
not
in
supposed to be
here?
rubbing off on you here, okay?
Oh.
Jeez.
Well, whatever you do in your own time, sunshine, keep it clean.
In Community, what is the infamous nickname of the prankster who sneaks up and slides quarters into people's exposed best backsides? Dave.
The ass crack bandit.
Oh, come on now.
The moniker came from Greendale's 3 rival campus newspapers after a late night Denny's session. Dave Harmon left the true identity unsolved on purpose, even teasing others suspiciously in the finale. Again, you guys have to check out our X Space when we go into it because, spoiler, one of the people that we say is the ass crack bandit is Annie, as well as somebody else, and we have lots of evidence to prove it. So if you're a big fan of Community, please come by and check that out. And then
That wasn't an answer. That was an advertisement.
sometimes you got to do that. You got to advertise, have questions that
Jeez.
advertise future things. It's a what do they call it?
My goodness.
Tie-in.
A
All right,
tie-in.
Liam, that brings you up to 900. Dave and Liam. Fozzie Bear still has 0, and the X Community is also on 0.
Should we do a
Guys suck.
WrestleMania one, Liam?
Go on, WrestleMania.
Let's do the 400s. Come on, we're gonna try and come back now. We're doing our Hulk Hogan shaking our fists and getting ready to pounce.
Hulking up.
Go ahead.
I'll just Brock Lesnar no sell it. So
Okay, Skoob, you can.
All right. WrestleMania 30 in 2014. Who won the WWE World Heavyweight Champion in a triple threat against
Mark.
sorry, I know that this was the year my eldest daughter was born, and she was due to be born on the night of this particular Mania, funnily enough, but she was 2 weeks late. But yeah, she was healthy, so that's the main thing. The answer, which I'll get to now, was Daniel Bryan.
That is correct. And it's a good thing she was late, so you didn't miss a thing.
Yeah.
No.
Unlike Skoob in WrestleMania 3.
Oh, geez. That's like, I have PTSD because of that now. Okay.
I would too. It's old people problems, like that's you don't have no problems no more.
Oh, geez. Bryan's victory capped one of the biggest fan revolts in WWE history after months of yes chants. He tapped out Batista to win, making it one of the most emotional Mania endings ever.
Yeah, there's a couple of moments that still give me goosebumps, like Edge coming back to Royal Rumble, that gave me such goosebumps.
Yes.
But that scene where he's in the middle of the ring with hundreds and thousands of people just screaming yes and like throwing their fingers in the air, he had everybody in the arena doing the yes chant. It was really like one of those things. It's very validating to know that you speak to the people that much.
Well, his wife's just come back now, hasn't she? To team back with the sister, and she keeps doing the yes thing. Old Brie Bella.
She's ripping him off. He'd be like,
Get money for that.
Team Hell No was hilarious too. That was another good one.
Yeah. Talk about the odd couple.
Yeah. I loved wrestling back in the day. It was really a spectacle. I think today it's just too choreographed. It looks like the Batman fighting in like the Batman movies. You know how it's very like you could tell they're dancing instead of fighting. I don't like that. It shouldn't look like dancing. It should look like fighting.
See, when I watched
watched
wrestling when I was growing up, it was all about the match. Now it's all about the storylines, and I don't like that so much. It's like watching a soap opera.
Yeah, and then when I watched,
gotta
it was
get
a
the
combination of soap opera and the match. So we really hit like a nice, like in the '90s, and then it kind of switched over to the 2000s and just became, it's choreographed. It's a lot of dancing. I mean, it's beautiful dancing, but like sell a move. You just got dropped on your head. You jumping back up again. Like, stay the fuck down for a couple minutes.
I was going to say, there's a promotion that I've watched a few events of called Bridge Pro Wrestling, and they literally have their events. I'd say 5 minutes walk from my front door, and having been to a few of them and seen them in the flesh, I've got a whole new respect for how these guys take bumps and all that. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, some of them don't hurt, some of them do hurt.
Yeah. I had a chat with some of them after the first one I went to, and they were like, that shit really hurts.
Yeah, because it's
Some
like
more
it's a
than others, but
spring, but
like,
it's a board. It's like a 1/4 inch thick board with some padding on
yeah,
top.
there's no giving it.
No,
Yeah.
it's all meat for
Yeah,
sound.
it's don't they say it's the most painful pretend fighting ever?
I think they do say that. Oh, Mark,
It doesn't
it's still on
surprise
you.
me at all.
Yeah, Mark, it's still on you. We have $200-$300 left on the WrestleMania, and $100 to $200 on the press start for nostalgia. So, if Dave and Liam, I mean, it's not possible, but if you're gonna make a comeback, now's the time.
I'm gonna go
Big Fuzzy Bear's got more of a chance than we have.
waka waka. Anyway, I'm gonna jump back to press start for nostalgia for 1.
Who's this on? Is this me or you?
This is you. Yeah. This
In
is
which classic game did Mario, originally called Jumpman, make his debut appearance? Was
Ah, damn it, Dave and Liam.
yeah, Dave got it first.
It was in Donkey Kong, wasn't it?
Correct. Donkey Kong. Mario was renamed after Nintendo's New York warehouse landlord, Mario Segal, who resembled the mustachioed carpenter character. Well, it's not carpenter; he's a plumber.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't keep
so
it too close.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say though, Dave and Liam, you are the kings of the 100-point questions.
That's right, isn't it?
We like to keep
Oh.
it simple, don't we, Liam? In all aspects of our life.
So you still have a choice. You got 200 and 300 for WrestleMania and 200 for nostalgia for gaming.
Yeah, we're not touching WrestleMania, are we, Liam? We're out of our depth, I think. Like I say, anything pre-94 for me, I think. Should we do the press
Mark's
start for
well and truly
nostalgia?
got us on the move.
Yeah, Mark's the
Yeah.
expert there. Yeah, let's do press start
That's
for
a bit of an
nostalgia.
All right.
Okay.
Scoop.
All right.
What we got left?
This is nostalgia for 200.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. In the Metal Gear
Okay.
Solid series, what everyday object did Solid Snake famously use as he go-to hiding spot?
Mark.
Cardboard box.
Woo! Cardboard box. You actually even see that in what is that? Super Smash Brothers. You can hide in a cardboard box. It's funny as hell.
Yeah.
The box gag started in the original Metal Gear series to become legendary. Later games have enemies react to suspicious boxes. Even Snake even uses variants like disguised boxes in cutscenes. And I gotta tell you, I actually remember when Metal Gear first came out, and I actually owned it, and that was
We're
funny
talking
as heck
about
to
the
be
one that
running
was
around
on
the box.
Nintendo or the one for PlayStation?
Yeah, the one originally on Nintendo, like when it first came out. Oh my god, it was great.
Yeah, that was of course the one for PlayStation is actually the next chapter of that story. But people didn't even know about those games. I didn't know about it either. I used to love it though. It was my first favorite PlayStation game because I was as a kid I was Sonic 2, WrestleMania, Ghouls and Ghosts all on the Genesis. So when this game came out, the cutscenes and everything like that, and it took forever. Like I couldn't play the game again, like back to back. It's way too fucking long. But it was really cool at the end. If you didn't give up during the lecture, you get what is it called, tortured. You get like a headband that gives you unlimited bullets, and then if you beat it again, you get an invisible suit that you can walk around invisible and punch people, and then they just go, huh, and they keep walking.
Can
I
I
could
just
talk about this shit.
give
Like
this bit of a
I'm
caveat?
sorry, I did pick a lot of my favorite games and stuff for these questions, so I apologize for that. These are like, yeah.
Well, you're the one
I just
picking
want
them,
to
man.
caveat this a little bit. There's
Oh shit.
there's a plot. No, sorry. I was just going to say there's a PlayStation podcast that I really enjoy called High Scores, High Stakes. So that's probably why I've got the PlayStation questions right.
So Scoob, I'm gonna have to have you do just the buzzer because I accidentally closed my buzzer.
Oh
screen.
no.
So keep a watch out for that, and if that fails, whoever just goes first, we'll get the thing. So I think it's Liam and Dave. You still pick, right? No, wait. Mark made that. He
Mark,
got the
Yeah,
the
Mark
box.
got that.
Well, there's only the 2 Mania questions left now, isn't
Yeah.
Yep.
there? A Mania for 2.
Who cashed in the first ever Money in the Bank contract at WrestleMania 21 to win the World Heavyweight Championship? Was it Chris Jericho, Edge, Kane, or Shelton Benjamin?
Dave.
I'm going to guess A.
Sorry, that is incorrect. Mark.
Edge.
Yes. Edge speared John Cena post-match to cash in Money in the Bank. Edge himself actually came up with this idea. The original story about this was he was supposed to just go out there and make a match with somebody. But and then like, oh, you know what? At WrestleMania, me and you one-on-one. But what happened was he's like, I'm a bad guy. It
Oops.
would be totally such a cool bad guy thing to do is to wait till somebody get the crap beat out of him. And then I come in and I win. So that was actually
Is that
pretty
going to
cool
be where
idea.
he got the nickname the Ultimate Opportunist?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. It actually helped him a lot so much doing that. It was a great spot, honestly. It was a very smart spot.
How do you reset the buzzer?
Clear buzzers.
And he's got one of the best theme tunes, if not the best theme tune in
Oh,
wrestling history.
Yeah. On this day, I can see
Yeah, I've got a.
clearly.
There's a Metalingus live album that I've literally just listened to that track. And you know what? If you don't turn that shit up to 11 and beyond, you're doing it wrong.
Do you know what theme song I play like all the time? I love. It's the Ministry of Darkness. Ana Don Diembe. Dun, 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 dun. I love that shit. You could just listen to that
That's
alone.
a flashback.
All right, so the last question, I'm going to go through it. Nobody have to pick up. Look, this one came out in 1987. This is that famous one that you guys are talking about, WrestleMania 3. What massive indoor attendance record did Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant help set? Is it A, over 50,000 fans, B, over 93,000 fans, C, over 71,000 fans, or D, over 101,000 fans?
Buzz.
Yeah,
I'll buzz
I
that way,
can't
'cause
reset
I'm
the
just gonna
buzzers.
buzz in.
I was
I can't reset the
tell that
buzzers.
this is British, but that was Liam. Or Dave, I mean.
Let's go D.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
I know this one.
Mark,
Is it over? Hang on. Go on. What are the options again?
50,000, 93,000, 70,000.
Mania 3. Over 50?
The correct answer is B. There was actually over 93,000 fans.
And
93,100.
that's what they tell you.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't think they really came close to that. But it was the largest indoor attendance in wrestling history at that time. Hulk Hogan's iconic body slam of the 500-pound giant became one of the most replayed moments ever. Well, not for
me.
Skoob. You couldn't
Yeah.
replay it. You could replay
Well, that's the only time
replay,
I got
though.
to see. I didn't get to see the actual slam. I just got to watch the replay.
Well, you get to replay the replay. That's pretty special. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah. But I wanted to, flashbacks.
All right, so
There's,
the final score here
Very
is
good,
6-0. Fozzie Bear 0. Liam and Dave from Watch It If You Can podcast. We got 1,000, and from Project Football Mark, 3,200 points. Damn,
Woo!
that's a lot of points for not getting the first half of the questions at all. All right,
Go
everyone
big
can
or
stick
go.
around, and then we're gonna do. Let me pull it up. I don't know what we call it yet, but it's basically fast money from Family Feud. We'll ask you 5 questions. And then it's survey questions, and depending on what you answer, you get points for whoever said the same answer. You need 125 points. You understand, Mark?
I think so.
All right, before we switch over to there, though, so watch it if you can, Dave and Liam. What are your favorite movies of all time? Let's let people in on a little bit of who you are as people. I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but my favorite movies were The Lion King, Fifth Element for some reason, Mean Girls, Batman. Lego Batman was great. What about you guys? What do you guys like there?
I always go with Superbad.
Oh,
One of
that's a
my
good one.
favorite
Yeah.
movies.
I hated Super.
Yeah, that's the one I always. That's when anyone. I think it's hard to pick your top favorite because I could easily give you the top 5, but that Superbad would always be in there.
Yeah, for top 3, kind of for me, changes all the time. But LA Confidential is probably my all-time favorite movie, and probably then after that, like Heat and Gross Point Blank.
I like Point
I
Break.
would. I would.
That was
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves and what's his name, right? Surfers.
Say that
FBI
again,
agent.
sorry. No,
Point.
no,
You said
Gross
Point Break?
Point Blank. Sorry, Gross Point
Oh,
Blank
Point.
with John
Oh, not
Cusack.
Point. Oh, yeah. I don't know who that is. I know who that is. I never seen that movie. Like I love
That's
movies, but I
fun.
like
You're
if
gonna
it's
have to
not like
check that
top
one out.
10. Yeah, I have to. I'm very
Yeah,
critical.
Dan, it's
If
got
it's
Dan
not like,
Aykroyd as well.
oh, I like Dan Aykroyd. Do I though? I guess so. He's not bad. All right. I'm gonna switch back over to Mark over here. We have 20 seconds on the board. We'll give 25 because this is new. Scoob, you wanna count down to 25, and when there's like 10 seconds left, just give us a 10, like a little like ding ding to let us know there's 10 seconds left.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and even set a stopwatch here.
Perfect.
Oh.
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay, ready, set.
Hold on. Let me start it. Mark, Mark, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Okay. We asked 100 people top answers on the board. The Underground says, ready, go. Name something you do when you wake up in the morning.
Yawn.
Name a type of weather.
Snow.
Name something people do on vacation.
Sunbathe.
5 seconds. 4.
Yeah, well, that's my fault. I took too much time. We'll just give them the rest of the time.
Okay, that's it.
Name something you find in a chef's salad.
Lettuce.
And name a place you go. Name a place you stop going when you're broke.
Restaurants.
All right. That's the end of it. Let's do a quick count up. All right. You need 125 points to win today's game. We said, name something you do when you wake up in the morning. You said, stretching.
He said yawn.
Yawn. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I said yawn. Yeah.
Ding. 20 points.
Good job.
Hey.
What was the number one
All
answer?
right, only 105. Number one answer, brushing your teeth.
Oh,
Name a type of weather. You said snowy.
snowy.
I love the sound effects, by
Yeah.
the way.
Thank you.
15 points. So now you're up to 35.
What was the number one answer?
Number one answer was sunny.
Ah,
Name something you do on vacation. You said sunbathe. That's not up here, but I'm gonna give it to you because that's relaxing. That's to me relaxing, right? Or should we put under swim? Which one do you think?
no,
I think one of those should be.
I think relaxing.
All right, we'll give it to him. Relaxing. 25 points. Bam.
Right. Number one was
Bring you up to 60 points. Number one answer is relax. Name something you find in a chef salad. Where's my
Oh, sorry, I was busy laughing.
lettuce? You said lettuce. That is 36 points, which gives you 96 points. With
Ooh.
one more question point. One more question left. Something that you find in a chef salad. You actually got the number one answer of lettuce.
Nice.
And then we said name a place you stop going when you're broke. Restaurants, 32 points. Number one answer brings you to 128 points, which means you actually win today.
Yay!
Holy crap.
Well done.
Woo! Just snuck it in.
I
there.
have
Thank you, Les Dennis,
I
you
like this a
wonderful
lot better than the last game we did, right?
But the last game, the ending part of that almost lasted like an hour. I'm
Hey, no one-
exaggerating, but it
No
took
one
a
knew
long
the right
time.
answer. This is way more fun. This is fast.
Like I said, the last one that I took part in was ranking the timeline of American burgers. I was like,
Yeah, yeah. Whataburger being the oldest, which no one expected. Yeah, and it kept like we did that again too, and with I think with Brenda from Horrifying History, but it did not go well. It just seemed off, and I don't know. This seems so much better. This seems like if David and Liam won, they would have both went, and we would have asked Liam to mute himself, like take himself out of the game, and then we would have talked. So this is good too. If anybody ever wants to come on, bring people on their show from their show, can do it. The audience, if X somehow wins eventually in the future, X actually decides to join us, the ones who answer the most will actually get the chance to come up on the board and do the fast money. Ah, that was great. Thank you
I
guys.
have
I
to
really
say,
appreciate it.
I definitely preferred that bit to the previous one.
Yeah, that made
Yeah,
a lot
right.
more
It just
sense.
felt wrong
Yeah.
for me.
Hello to the 614 show that have joined us and
I
are
was about to
listening.
say that.
Oh yeah, they were on and they're off. Oh, they're back on again. Cool. Hello, 614. Woo! You have to get on. Tell us what that
Oh,
means.
yeah. I invited him to join in and see if he's gonna join the speaking. Thank you for joining with us for real. I can't tell like I said, I don't know who really listens. It doesn't actually tells me everyone
I
who's
like
listening for some reason.
I like the idea that he's getting up and now me, Liam, and Mark are all going to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
That's it.
like well, I just got here. What the fuck are you guys doing? Thank you so much, everybody. Why don't you, Skoob, tell everybody where they can find you?
All right, you can actually find me on all major platforms, but if you want to find me super easily, you can go to my Stan store, stan.store/SKOOB. I had to spell it with a K so I don't get in trouble with Warner Brothers.
And then when we drop this post later, because we're gonna put it out there for other people to check it out. Make sure you put your links there too, so if people like you, they can find your show. Watch it if you can. Where can we find you? YouTube, anything like that?
I was
Did they
waiting for
leave?
Liam. Yeah, no, we're on all your social media sites, all your podcast apps, Spotify, Podbean, Google, all the available social media and podcast apps. Yeah, fans on there. Watch it if you can.
You have a YouTube channel too?
We have a YouTube channel, but it's not quite up to date. So I'd say if you want latest episodes, then go on the podcast apps.
Yeah. And if you want to see what they're about and see their progression throughout time, go ahead check out their older stuff at the YouTube. I think sometimes there's a lot of hidden gems in our indie libraries, but because we don't get some recognition till later on, I feel like a lot of good shows are missing out. So make sure you check out their YouTube channel. That's Watch It if you can. Dave and Liam from UK. We won't say Liverpool, wherever you are. We'll just keep that a surprise. Unless it's Liverpool, then I'm bad. I didn't mean to dox you. And then we have Mark Project Football. Where can you have a YouTube, anything like that?
I have got YouTube, yeah, but like the other lads, I don't use it as much as I probably should. But before I go into mine, I can definitely say that Watch It If You Can is well worth a listen. And I'm not just saying that because they've been on my show and I've been on theirs. It is a genuinely great podcast. So yeah,
Thank you, Mark.
listen to it if you can, I will say. For me, I've got Linktree, which has got all the links for the socials and the various pod platforms. So if you go to linktr.ee/projfootpod, and everything's there, the Twitter, Instagram, literally everything that I do, it's on there. So yeah,
And
Linktree is the place to go for it.
yeah. And then Watch It If You Can. You were an undie nomination last year, right?
We were, yeah. We didn't win.
Best promo.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a hell of a promo. We should, I think, as podcasters, we should really be doing a lot with that promo, even just posting it to our social, just to people to hear it. Post it like every week. These things are great. They're a great way for people to find out who you are, especially if they're not really listening to your stuff. They can get a quick minute to see what you sound like, stuff like that. I also recommend asking other shows to play your promo. If you need a promo, let us know. We have a promo group. We have like 20 something odd promos. Skoob has another one who has even more. So just reach out to any one of us. Thank you again, Skoob, for joining us. Watch it if you can. Project Football, Liam and Dave, Mark, and the 614 show. We'll have to figure out what that means in the future. But for now, I want to thank everybody for showing up. We got a lot of great things coming this year. Remember, we have the Undies coming this year, December 12th. I believe it's going to be around 5 or maybe even later. We'll figure out the time more as we go. We'll have the things soon. And as always, check in on yourselves, check in on your friends, and everybody deserves love, especially you. Good night, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, everyone. See you all soon.
Yeah,
Bye.
lads.
Bye-bye.
Hurrah a bit.
Bye-bye. See you soon, Mark.
Yes, definitely.
See you soon, mate. Nice one.
All
Bye-bye.
the best, lads. There you go. That was the quiz, and I think it's fair to say I did all right. If you do get a chance to give any of the guys involved in Underground Promotions a listen, it is a good group of indie podcasters that are definitely worth anybody's time. Underground Promotions themselves are at Ground Promoters on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and that's where they do, I think, a weekly quiz on a Tuesday night, kicking off usually around about 9 p.m. UK time. So if you want to get involved in that, either as a podcaster or a guest, I think literally once they put the code out for the buzzin.live, that anybody can chip in. If you want to follow them, like I say, at Ground Promoters on Twitter, Skoob, who you heard as well presenting, is at DJ Skoob 2021, but that's Skoob with a K, as you mentioned, so to avoid any legal issues, shall we say. The lads from Watch It If You Can, they're on all the usual social places, but being as this is mainly a Twitter thing, they're at watch_it_pod on all the usual audio platforms as well. So, as I said at the start, can highly recommend giving them a listen. And that's it. Yeah, I suppose all I've got to say now is goodbye and take care.